What is up, guys? Alpha VR 370 here, and today is the 1200 sub or 1.2k sub Q&A. I am really excited because if you don't know, we haven't done one in almost a year. That's because we only do one when we get double the amount of subscribers that we had for the last one. We did one at 150, then I did one at 300 just kind of by coincidence. So then after that, I kind of made it a tradition. Then I did one at 600, and now we're here. So for the past week, y'all have been submitting in y'all's questions, and today we have almost 50 questions, which is crazy. For comparison, the 150 sub one had like less than 10, the 300 sub one had 21, and the 600 sub Q&A had, I think, 26. So this is almost double that. That's why I only wanted y'all to submit like 1 or 2 questions, because we're just gonna have so many questions to answer today. And for the people that did submit more than 1 question, I'm only going to like pick 2 out of their list of questions. For some of the questions, it's going to kind of be like, I don't know, like story time format. Because some of them do have a story, but I'll try and make them as quick as possible so the video is like not too long, hopefully. But without further ado, let's get on to the questions. We're going to start off with It's Ninja W. His first question was, what is your favorite race around the world map? I would say either the New York finale because of like the flag challenge, or maybe Rio because that one has some cool challenges. The second question is, what is your favorite Ninja Warrior obstacle? To put it into perspective, like, I like the ones that are like really complicated and have like a lot of moving parts. For the time being, like definite like top contenders would either be really OG ones like Cliffhanger or Flying Bar, or like new ones like Falling Shelf. I guess you can say I have like multiple favorites because I do like quite a few obstacles. Elite said, congrats man on the big milestone. Thank you very much. What is the biggest thing that has affected your upload streaming schedule? I would say probably like school activities, because one, I'm really doubling down in band and computer science right now. I'm just trying to do more, I guess, in school because I haven't really done too much. But other than that, I would say, you know, I'm just trying not to stream and upload so much anymore because it's just not, I don't know, it's not, I don't want to. It's a lot of work and I don't feel like, you know, having to focus all day on channel. You know what I'm saying? Cool Object Boy said, 1, happy 1200, thank you. 2, how do you reach this mark? And 3, how long does it take to set up a stream or video? Well, I reached this mark, you know, just by doing streams and videos and, you know, I guess people liked them. Apparently, like, people say, like, my videos are really cringe, but, like, they work. I don't really get how that makes sense, but, like, I'll take it, I guess. Like, it's cringe, but it's still good, I guess. I don't know. How long does it take to set up a stream or video? To be honest, it doesn't take long at all. All I have to do is get out my green screen, pull it up, turn on the ring light, and, like, open up Streamlabs. For example, okay, let's stream. So to answer your question, it doesn't take long at all. Videos, however, it depends on what you call setting up. Like, you gotta figure out what you wanna do, you gotta figure out how you're going to record something, where you're going to record it. Videos usually take a little bit more planning. Alright, I killed a man and said, here, I'll give you a few. I'll answer number 1 and 2. What's your favorite video you've made? If I had to really say, most likely it'd be the alpha stuff videos, because those are just really fun to do. I always like to have fun. But other than that, I would say either Idiot's Vlog, that's a good series, especially number 2, because, you know, I put a lot of planning into that, and, you know, that was the only time we had like an actual sponsor, so that was really cool to do. Frosty asked, what is your favorite run on a comp and which Turtwig fail is the funniest? I don't know if you mean myself or someone else, so I'll just say them both. My favorite run for myself would have to be probably Botan, because, you know, I got runner up. For someone else, maybe DJ Dilly, because to be honest, I was on, what is it called? Yeah, your comp. That was really wholesome. I liked it. To be honest, I don't really know, like, Turtwig's run results, so I can't answer that. Cyrus has quite a few questions, but I'm gonna only answer 2. I don't know, like I'm not trying to, like I'm actually like reading, like when people have a list, I'm like actually choosing some out. But like 1 and 2 just seem the most interesting. That's it. So number 1 is what inspired / dedicated you to start Alpha Ninja Warrior? I would say it's because I wanted to like have a comp out there that was like really about the OG American Ninja Warrior format, like especially with boot camp, but boot camp is so difficult to do. I'm glad we got at least like 1 season of like the true OG American Ninja Warrior format. So that was good. Why did I start a YouTube channel? What inspired you as well? I would say, I don't know. I've always liked entertainment, and that's something I like to do still. And I also like making videos, so they just kind of blend, so it works. The next one is from Red Racer 96. He said, "Congrats, man, on the big milestone." Thank you very much. How are you so cracked at 1.1? Most of the time, like especially for RNW4 about a year ago, like it was just all nerve. Like I had just gotten so nervous to where I just couldn't, like my hands were shaking so much. I just could not do anything really. Not really anymore, but definitely like in the past. The next one's from Hosed. Actually, I'll answer all 3 because one of them's like really short. The first one is, have I trained for Ninja Warrior? I used to actually, like up until I moved about like 3 years ago, something like that, 2.5. Yeah, I actually did train for Ninja Warrior a little bit. Like I had this like playground in my backyard, and I would like train on that. I had like a monkey bar, trapeze bar, everything. Like I used the slide as a worked wall, so it worked. So that was really cool. 2, how long have I played Roblox? For almost 3 years now. That's going to be in August. And then 3, when is your next sub comp? My next sub comp is actually never. Yeah, it's just gotten to the point like where there are just like too many subscribers to where it's just like it just gets too difficult to host one. Whenever my channel was a lot smaller, it was a lot easier because only like 5 to 10 people would, you know, be willing to compete. But now when you have numbers in like the 30s, 40s, and 50s, you know, that's a little bit of a different story. The next one is from Viking Roblox. Who's my favorite Roblox ninja? I have quite a few actually that I look up to. Like, so some good ones include like Frosty, Bowsy Pie, Robotic Pie. You know, list kind of goes on and on. Like there are quite a few people that I think are pretty cool. All right, the next one's from Janter G. He said, "Hello, 1,200 subs." Yeah. His first question is, what date did you start streaming, and do you think you would want to re-upload it on this channel? It was sometime in the summer of 2021, so almost 2 years ago. I had streamed on my old channel, L&L Roblox Bros. 20 likes, and I'll do a story on L&L Roblox Bros. On this channel, I wanted to, you know, start streaming again. For the longest time, like, my streams were just dead. I would stream for 2 hours, no viewers, none. No one chatted. Like, literally 0. Not like someone just, like, hopped in every now and then. 0. But to be fair, I had like 20 subs. I would love to re-upload those streams, don't get me wrong, but it's like I deleted them. I don't remember why I deleted them. I know I deleted some for copyright. And his second question is, do I first have a live streaming thumbnail before I have the one right now of me with my gaming setup? Actually, that is the original one, but there are multiple versions actually. So the first one is just me with the gaming setup right here. Man, I hate mirror cameras. The second one is me with my setup, but I had some text like, you know, playing with you guys or something. It's right there. Then the third one was after I started doing face cams and stuff, and it had my name on it. And then after a while, I got tired of that, and now we have the thumbnails we have now for the live streams. By the way, if I don't answer your question, it's probably because someone's already asked it, and I've already answered. ReGaming12 asked, what is your favorite Mario game besides Mario Kart? Probably, well, that Wii Party's not a Mario game, which kind of sucks. But I would say maybe Mario Super Sluggers. That's the first thing that comes to my head. Mario Super Sluggers or Mario Odyssey. Those are both two really good Mario games. And question 2, what is my favorite snack? Either, I know I'm about to get some hate for this. Some people hate me for this. One would be an Almond Joy or a Reese's Take 5, for sure. Homeboy asked, what series do you plan to do in the future? Example, Total Victory Ladder. I don't really know, because like every time I make a series, it's just kind of like I come up with it like at the moment. I don't ever like really plan it. Like alpha stuff, that was kind of at the moment. Every series pretty much it was kind of like at the moment. I haven't really like planned it. No Time asked, with the membership badge, do you see yourself ever becoming a big YouTuber in the future? I don't really know. For the time being, probably no. Because I want to focus on school and stuff. Like, if YouTube ever had to, like, become my job or something, like, especially probably, like, during college and stuff, then probably, yeah, becoming a big YouTuber would be ideal. But for the time being, no. None asked, any regrets from YouTube? No, not really, except maybe spend a little bit less time on it, but, you know, the past is the past. Can't change that anymore. Michael asked, what made you come up with the intro? Today is a beautiful day on Alpha Island. First of all, Michael, I hate your guts. It's one of those things where, like, you know, I didn't have a plan, and Alpha Ninja Warrior is no exception. You know, I didn't really have an intro planned out. So, and it was, like, already time to edit. So I didn't want to make one. That would have taken too long. So I just came up with a line. Chill Blob asked, have I ever spent your mom or dad's money without permission? Not my parents, but I have spent my sister's. And here's the story. About 4 years ago, I was a huge, and I mean huge, Fortnite kid. I was probably the biggest Fortnite kid there was. Oh my god, I was like 11 years old. You know, 11-year-old me wanted V-Bucks really bad. But I didn't have money. I took my sister's debit card and I spent $5 of V-Bucks on it. My stupid self thought, you know what? I should make some excuse to Emma. I'm guessing I was thinking like maybe she'd like hop on Fortnite and like try to get something, but like she was like out of money and maybe, I don't know, maybe she'd like realize someone had taken it. So I was like, okay, I gotta come up with some sort of excuse. So I went up to her and I was like, hey, I accidentally spent money on your card. And I don't really remember what happened after that, but I remember we went out into town about like, I don't know, like 5 minutes later. And she was like, I'm gonna tell dad, I'm gonna tell dad, I'm gonna tell dad. So that, like, that whole afternoon, I was like really nervous. Because like my parents were working, like we were going into town with my grandma. So like they didn't know yet. Once my parents got home, oh yeah, they found out. I got into quite a bit of trouble. Lesson of the day is don't steal people's stuff. Thank you. And yes, I did reimburse Emma for the $5. B. Beth Bello, aka Ernest, asked, if you can go to any place in the world, where would you go? Either Australia, because that'd be kind of cool, spend some time with some deadly animals, or I don't know, Seattle, because it just seems kind of cool. I've never been, so, you know, Space Needle, they have everything. Renuzu asked, what are your video ideas and goals for your future on YouTube? To be honest, I don't know, because like when I come up with videos, just about like 9 times out of 10, they are just, you know, they just come out of my mind. I don't really plan them. Unless it's like something like the Idiots Vlog Kalahari thing, that was definitely planned like probably about 2 weeks in advance. But most of the time, I don't have video ideas. Like, right now, the only video ideas I have are probably doing, like, weekly streams of me practicing drum major conducting. Raven Boy asked, what brought you into the R&W community? Well, ever since I started Roblox, like, the day after I started Roblox, I've always played R&W games because I like Ninja Warrior, and I thought, hey, everything's on Roblox. I should do Ninja Warrior on Roblox. Yeah, ever since like day 2 on Roblox, I play Ninja Warrior games. In a short while after I started this channel, I went into a comp by Gabe's called Sasuke Ninja Challenge either 2 or 3. I don't really remember. But then, yeah, I didn't compete in any R&W comps for about, I don't know, like 8 to 9 months until R&W 4. And, you know, after that, everything just kind of started. K-Fly asked, who do you think will win Alpha Ninja Warrior 3? It really is anyone's game. Like, anyone can win it. Anyone can slip up. Michael's second question is, what is your favorite game on the Wii? No doubt, in my mind, it is Wii Party. It always has been since I was a little kid. No doubt. Jack is Trash asked, do you ever plan on getting Discord and why? No. 2, do you have Minecraft Bedrock and would you be competing in Minecraft Ninja competition of mine? I used to have Bedrock like 3 years ago, but not anymore. Toad, I'm going to answer question 1 and question 3. 1 is, do you think you'll get to the level of the top Roblox Ninja players eventually? I think eventually, yes. Eventually I will. And 3, have I ever been suspended or anything like that? No. I'm actually like I'm quite a good student. Like, teachers occasionally have to get on to me for either, I don't know, like talking too much or too loud. But other than that, like, I don't really like get into much trouble. In fact, I try really hard to stay away from trouble. Simon De Riaz or Simone De Riaz asked, what is your favorite game on Roblox and what are your future plans for YT? I already answered the future plan, so I'm gonna say what my favorite game on Roblox is. Alpha Ninja War. No, I'm kidding. To be honest, I don't really like. I have a lot of favorites, and plus I just kind of like hop across games. Maybe like an auto or something. 1, where do you start in the R&W community? And 2, how many wins do you have in Fortnite? When did I start, or where did I start actually? Like I said, my first comp was on SNC, Sasuke Ninja Challenge with Gabe. And I didn't like do another comp until 9 months later in R&W 4. That's why, you know, I got so nervous. Because that was like the first big comp of mine. And 2, how many wins do you have in Fortnite? It's been about 3 years since I like really played, and I think it's about like 50 or something. I wasn't the greatest, but I thought I was for some reason. X Totally Frog asked, have you felt depressed? I wouldn't say I've ever felt depressed, but there was definitely a time in like 8th grade where I had like self-consciousness and stuff. Like, it was kind of bad actually, but I kind of got over it, so that's good. Bacon Gaming asked, are you gonna make another competition? Probably not, no. Gabe asked, can I be in your family? Yeah, just ask my parents real quick. No, I'm kidding. Jackson WZ asked, what color is it? Well, right now my shirt is currently maroon. My pants are currently gray. So, I mean, like, I think it's a pretty good combination. I mean, like, I'd probably wear something else, but right now, I mean, like, not bad. That is it for the Q&As. I want to thank anyone who submitted a question or submitted a comment of thanks or congrats or whatever. Thank y'all very, very much. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe if you can, and I will see y'all next time.